You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is July 20th, 2022 meeting of the Michigan City Housing Authority Board of Commissioners Special Meeting. You can find more information on this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Okay, the time is now 4:14. I'd like to call the meeting to order. We have the Board of Commissioners Housing Authority of the City of Michigan City. Our special meeting, and the time is now 4:14. So if Director Hutton, if you can call the roll.
Nathan Patrick,
Present.
Rodney McCormick,
Present.
Talani Rena,
Rena.
you're present. Michael Benson,
Present.
Kenneth Fly,
Present.
Stacy Benning, present. Virginia Keating. Here.
Everybody present? Perfect. Thank you very much. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance, and then after that, we're going to have a moment of silence for the mass shooting that took place here in Indianapolis on the 17th, as well as the 4th of July shooting. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Thank you very much. I would like to start off by welcoming our 4 new board commissioners. We have Ms. Tulani Reyna, Mr. Michael Benson, Ms. Stacy Benning, and Ms. Virginia Keating. Thank you very much. We look forward to working with you. I also provided you with 4 packets there. So in that packet, you will find some of the new onboarding process for the new commissioners provided to you by Director Hutton. So in there, you see your book, your commissioner handbook there. Also, what's in your packet there, you will find our 5-year plan, the latest 5-year plan. You will also find the documents showing that our board is in receivership, or not in receivership, zero threshold. And then also the other document in there that you'll find is the bylaws. And then the other document, along with the zero threshold, is the trouble status. That's the word I was looking for. And so you'll see those documents there. And I tried to provide you with as much information as I could before, so that you had some time to look over some things there. And then, of course, any questions that you all have, any questions that we all have as a board, you can ask. We'll ask Director Hutton, and then once we have legal counsel, any questions, any legal counsel that we have, we'll direct it straight to our legal counsel. Okay? So this meeting here is in regards to a couple of things here, and as you can see, it's under new business. So the first thing here is the reorganization of our board. And so I'd like to start this off by saying, if you visit the Michigan City Housing Authority website, you will see that I'm listed under there as vice chair of the board. And so after the removal or the dismissal of the previous chairperson, then I become acting vice chairperson. So that is why I'm fulfilling this role here today. And so what we'll do is we'll have the reorganization of our board, where then I will open up. We'll start first with the chairman of the board, and then we'll go on with the vice chair. And so at this time, I will open up the floor to any nominations for chair.
I'll go first. I'd like to nominate Nathan Patrick, right? I know you're interim president, but I guess we can try to make it a permanent thing. I'll just nominate you one more time.
And do we have a second?
A second. A third.
Okay, Ms. Hutton.
Okay.
On the roll.
Gotta do the roll call. Nathan Patrick,
Aye.
Rodney McCormick,
Aye.
Talani Rena,
Aye.
Michael Benson,
Aye.
Kenneth Fly,
Aye.
Stacy Benning. Aye. Virginia Keating. Aye. 7-0.
Okay. Well,
Good job.
thank you all. Thank you all for having faith in me. We're going to do the best we can to get our board moving in the right direction and then doing the best we can for our family, the Michigan City Housing Authority, and the people that rely on us. So, okay, now at this time, I will open up the nomination for vice chair.
I'd like to nominate Rodney McCormick. Yes, I'm being a bully. I'm studying nominating everyone, but I'll nominate Rodney McCormick as vice chair.
A 7.
A third.
Roll call, please.
Nathan Patrick.
Aye.
Rodney McCormick.
Aye.
Talani Raina.
Aye.
Michael Vincent.
Aye.
Kenneth Fly.
Aye.
Stacy Benning.
Aye.
Virginia Keating. 7-0.
All right, Vice
Good job.
Chair McCormick, congratulations. Sir, do you have anything that you'd like to say?
I just want to do the best I can do, and it's been a long time coming. I'm glad to see everybody here with smiles on their face. I
Yeah.
hope at the end we still have smiles. Just God bless us all. I hope that we do a good job.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Commissioner McCormick.
Okay, so do we have any discussions on this from commissioner comments? Any commissioner comments on this? Having none, any comments from the public? Having none, okay, we're gonna move on. So the next thing here under new business is our attorney status. So if you will all notice, a couple of days ago or yesterday, I sent you all some, I know I loaded you up, but one of those things that I loaded you up with was the resignation letter of Freeman and Associates. So I'm not sure if you had time to read that. So that is there, so which brings us to our status. And then as you can see, and there are some of the points that he made. And so at this time, we need to
I move that we acknowledge the resignation letter from Mr. Freeman, from Freeman and Associates. I also want to place on the record that I received documentation from Ms. Hutton today. We have three proposals, one from Brady, Nelson, and James. We also had from Harrison Law Firm a proposal, and then we have Shaw Freeman. I just want to point out one fact. The proposal deadline was for November the 8th. I technically believe that Freeman, we had no contract with Freeman and Associates. Mr. Freeman turned in his contract, his proposal after the deadline, and it's dated November the 12th. And if I can make a record after the vote, make record to the documents that I received today after the vote.
May I say something?
Yes.
I don't know what your plans are, but you can't go back and use the proposals that you had previously.
Oh, we know that now.
Yes.
We know that.
You did make that clear.
Yes, we're not going back to use that. We're gonna move forward. This just has to be placed in the record.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, so I think Ms. Keating, from how I took it, is from in light of the information that was provided, being that we were able to receive the contracts, which I did send each and every one of us the contracts from Freeman and Associates. We had one, which was between the former director of our housing authority, Norma Thomas, and then the second one was 12/21 of 21. So I did send you all that information. Mr. McCormick, do you have a motion? Is there
Yeah,
a
I motion to that we move on from any dealings with Freeman and Associates and reopen the bid process.
Okay.
I second.
Do we have a second? Mrs. Keating and Commissioner Fly seconds that. Can you call the roll, please?
Nathan Patrick.
Aye.
Rodney McCormick.
Aye.
Talani Raina.
Aye.
Michael Vincent.
Aye.
Kenneth Fly.
Aye.
Stacy Benning. Virginia Keating.
And if I,
7-0.
I'm sorry, and if I may make a record.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm going to hand to Mr. Fly. He is one of the other commissioners who was here, and I'm showing you Mr. Harris' proposal, Brazier Nelson and Shaw Freeman. Before today's date, have you ever received any of those?
No, I haven't, Commissioner McCormick.
When you post your vote for, when you placed the vote for Freeman Associates to be our attorney, was you privy to any of this information?
No, I wasn't privy to the information. By not being privy to the information, I voted a nay. I didn't vote because I hadn't seen the contracts.
And for the record, Ms. Hutton, is it correct at approximately 1:45 today, I came to pick those up, and you just turned those over to me today?
I just turned them over to you today. I'm not
Yes.
sure. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so with all of that being said, I'm going to now open up the floor for any commissioner comments. Anyone want to comment on the subject attorney status? Any comments from commissioners? No?
Yes, I would like to
Yes, sir,
comment.
go ahead.
If no one else did. Was anyone before me? Okay. Concerning our attorney's position, I was unaware that we hadn't been represented by the previous attorney in whole, and that the contract was merely for, I guess, the executive director. With that being said, if my knowledge is correct, I do feel that it had been something that was unkept for myself by being on this board for the last couple of years. And I feel that it was neglectful, very neglectful, for not making all of us commissioners privy to this information, which therefore led us to be on this board blindly. And I think I made a lot of decisions that was incorrect, considering I wasn't giving all the correct information. I know that I can't go back and erase any signatures or any thing that I said yay to, but I do want it to be for the record that I was incomplete in a lot of knowledge and information that should have had been known. And so with that being said, I just wanted that on the record.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Black. Any other commissioners? Okay. Commissioner comments are now closed. Any comments from the public? No comments from the public? Okay, so we are now moving on from new business, and now we are under public comments. Any comments from the public? Having there being none, we're moving to our adjournment. Anyone make a motion to adjourn?
We are.
Can I make a comment?
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
a new commissioner
Yeah, go ahead.
on the board, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Being on this board, I'm on 3 other boards throughout the city, but just personally speaking, I want to do things decent and in order. And with that being said, I look forward to all of us being on the same page, doing right by the housing authority as a whole, the residents of Michigan City and Michigan City itself.
Thank you very much for those words.
Glad to have your board, Commissioner Benny.
Thank you.
Look forward to working with you.
Yeah. I would also like to point out, and it almost escaped me, sorry, Ms. Keating. Ms. Keating, she was so kind enough to compile some information for us, which is very nice. She is an attorney, so we look forward to any insight that she has to offer from her professional capacity. And I would also like to point out that we will work together strongly as a whole to get ourselves some legal representation on our board. So please know that we're going to work very hard to do that. Director Hutton, she will be opening up the quote process, and we'll be going through that process, and hopefully we can get someone that can represent us in this way. Yes, sir.
I just have a question while we have everyone here. We usually meet, the 4th Thursday of every month?
To the 4th Thursday of the month? Yes.
And does 3 o'clock work for everybody? That's where we've been meeting, at 3 o'clock. If we want to change it, it'd be a good time for us to change it for our next meeting if we need to.
I have a conflict only once a month at that time, so,
Okay.
you know.
What time work for you?
What a week of the month are you meeting?
The 4th week, right?
It's the 4th week, yes. Okay, 4th week, okay. Okay.
And it's at 3 o'clock.
Is 3 o'clock fine with you? Okay, perfect. Is that fine with everyone else?
Yes, it is. And,
Okay.
glad to have you, Attorney Commissioner Kiki. My name is Mr. Black.
Very pleased to meet you, Mr. Clement.
Thank you.
One last thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I have worked with the board before, on this board before,
Mhm.
and I'm dedicated to the betterment of this establishment. But I want to make it clear, I am an attorney, but I am not your attorney. I will have input, but, you know, that's not.
Hey, don't work yet. Don't work
I really
yet. You're not getting paid for it.
May I move for a motion to adjourn?
I really appreciate
I'll
that.
second.
Yes, one moment though. I just wanted to point out by our bylaws, because this is the
Oh.
special meeting. So I'm going to bring this above to everyone. So in our bylaws, you all have a copy of that. I made sure that we included it in your packet there here. So if you have a moment to adjourn with me to,
I think it's Article 3. Yes, Article 3, Section 1.
Article 3, Section 1.
Is that only given to the new commissioner?
Yes, sir, because we've
Okay.
already,
I had it
yeah.
in my packet.
So Article 3, Section 1, annual meeting, and so it states there, the annual meeting, sorry about that, it's page number 5.
Number 5.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
You got the right one? I think it's, you got the right one.
So sorry, it says bylaws right at the top of it. Yep, sorry about that.
It's at page 5, right?
Yes, page 5 of the
Hope
bylaws.
I didn't swap it out there. Do two
Was it
minutes?
that?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, it's in your new packet.
Everybody look everywhere.
I know, I loaded you up there, so.
When don't you load it?
So, yeah, where am I going in here?
Got 10 pages in, like 10 pages in.
Okay.
Start bylaws, and then,
And while you're doing that, I want to let you know something.
page 5.
The reason why you have all that information, and because I believe that it is crucial that you are not getting that information the day you are expected to make a decision. You know, we can't expect anyone to do that because, you know, some people, they want to take the time to go through and read,
Yeah.
and you have that right to do that. So I will do my dead level best, working with Director Hutton to ensure that you have all the information that you need more than 2 days before the meeting so that you can really soak it in and have time for questions if you have questions. So just wanted to point that out. That's why you're loaded up there, so you got a lot of homework to do.
Yeah, very good.
But in Article 3, Section 1, it says here, the annual meeting of the Board of Commissioners shall be held during the month of July at a date and time as agreed to by the Board of Commissioners. So this board's last meeting was May 31st, 2022. And this is our first meeting of July, which it's not a regular meeting, this is a special board meeting. So with that being said, we will need to comply with our bylaws and conduct that meeting. So I am going to work with Director Hutton to get that scheduled so that we can go carry out our bylaws. So just wanted to let you all know that, and if there's any conversation on that, please, I welcome it now.
It's just a motion and a second on the floor.
All right, and there is a motion to adjourn, and there's a second. And so,
Nathan Patrick,
aye.
Rodney McCormick, Talani Raina, Michael Benson,
Aye.
Kenneth Klein,
Aye.
Stacy Benning. 7.
And then Ms. Key.
Oh, Miss Keating, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should go next. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
A lot of smiles and laughter. I love it.
I need to put my glasses on.
All right. So,
7.
all right, perfect. We are adjourned. You all have a good rest of your evening.
Okay, great meeting, everyone.